Hi, my name is Lorelei Yerse, and I'm telling my quilt story at a Community Quilt Day in Sylva, North Carolina. Today is Saturday, March 25th, 2023. The quilt I'm going to talk about today is a rag quilt that I made for my son and his husband as a wedding gift. The quilt started as the solid squares are muslin, and all of it was undyed muslin that I had purchased to use as a tablecloth when my son Ian Grout and his husband Jason Pearson got married. They got married in a barn on the property next door to my house, and we set up plywood on sawhorses for tables, and we had a really nice wedding reception, but I just wanted something to cover the table, so I bought just yards and yards of unbleached muslin. And then I still had the muslin, so a couple of years later I thought about making this quilt, so I took a lot of that muslin and tried to dye it with just things I thought would work as dyes. I used blueberries, coffee, tea, turmeric, a number of different things to get different dyes. And then to give it a little bit more interest, I wanted some patterns in there, so I went to a thrift store and bought some old 100% cotton shirts and used those because I wanted it to be a masculine quilt, so I used men's dress shirts and interspersed that with the solid colors. The quilt is made out of 6-inch squares. I cut the squares and quilted each square separately and then sewed them together and then slashed it to create a rag effect. The back has a solid. You don't see the seams on the back. You only see the seams on the front, or on one side. But this whole quilt just has a lot of memories in it of me learning how to dye, of making this for my son and his husband, and from the fact that it came from their wedding. That's my quilt story.